Not sure if many of you know, but we do have a virtual tier within the Design Coven virtual pro member tier, which includes 3 virtual meetings a month where we set intentions. We do group coaching. So bring all your questions. We answer those questions and you get to learn from other people going through the same struggles as you. We also do a business practice meeting. So we'll have somebody on to share a business practice that we can all benefit from. And then we also do a product training. So getting a sustainable, eco-friendly line to come on, share who they are so that we can be supported with other like-minded businesses. And if you're not quite ready for pro, you can always join our free community where you will connect with other like-minded holistic interior designers. You don't have to be an interior designer if you are kind of just dabbling or you're aspiring or you're looking into this field. We invite everybody from all journeys, and you don't, again, have to be a designer. You don't have to have a degree. We're just a beautiful community of like-minded people looking to create healing spaces, not just for ourselves, but for our clients and future clients. Come join us at designcoven.com/join. You're listening to the Holistic Interior Design Business Podcast. This is a podcast that guides you as a new or inspiring independent interior designer navigating your entrepreneurial path. Here, with my over 20 years experience, I will share my holistic approach to design with intention and ancient practices, including feng shui, all incorporating mind, body, and spirit into my design projects. You will also learn from seasoned interior designers as they give strategies and insight of how they built their businesses and continue to work in the field. Together, we will discover supportive trade partners, new ideas, creatives, and inspiring artists from around the world. I am your host, Rachel Larraine Crawford. Hello, and welcome to episode 62 of the Holistic Interior Design Business Podcast. Today, I thought I would talk about holistic interior design. There are so many people that I feel might not know too much about it. And I spoke on it in episode 1, but I thought I would do a little refresh here to reconnect with the intention of holistic interior design, to share a little bit about my experience with it, and to shed a little light on the whole subject of holistic interior design. I'm going to go ahead and light a candle here. I've got a beautiful Mithras Beeswax candle. I like to light with intention. I am connecting us with the element of fire in communication, connection, and setting intention of sharing this beautiful practice of holistic interior design today. Alrighty. So holistic interior design is a type of design practice that promotes good health and well-being for everybody that interacts with the space. It incorporates the mind, body, and spirit into design. It's not just things that are pretty and functional, but spaces that are also there for our health and for our well-being on all these different levels. Holistic interior design is different for everyone and every designer that practices it. So different designers are going to have different takes on what it means to be holistic. But the general theme of it is that we work with energy to restore balance and harmony within the home, to create supportive spaces for all of those that enter the space so that they can show up as their best and highest good in their field of work and just in life in general. So for me, I'm including biophilic design, which is all about connecting nature into our spaces. I'm looking at the psychology, using color as a tool. I am also certified in classical feng shui or flying stars feng shui. So I am incorporating a lot of feng shui principles into my design aesthetic. And when I'm creating space plans or when I'm selecting materials, I'm looking at things with that sort of lens on it. Not all holistic interior designers are going to be certified in feng shui. It really just depends on who you're working with or who you're studying under. If you are an interior designer wanting to go into this field of holistic interior design. We're also looking at lighting and making sure that the lighting corresponds to the human circadian rhythms. So really looking at the color of light, at different times of the day so that we're not throwing off our rhythms, incorporating, blue light at night when it's time for rest and it's time to kind of go within. So we're being really conscious about that. I'm always including natural light and, firelight at night is what our history is as humans on Earth. And then the other thing too with holistic interior design, we believe that everything is connected. So it's really important to get everything right, to get the energy in that space. These spaces are going to enhance our emotional health, our mental health, and of course, our physical being. I like to design with that in mind. So when I'm bringing in product physically, I'm looking at products that are not off-gassing, paints that are not off-gassing. We're also looking at, the way we clean our homes using things that do not have chemicals. Same thing with, all these products that are coming in. I also might incorporate zodiac signs. Some people will incorporate human design. And I'm most definitely bringing in all the senses. So tapping into sight, sound is going to be really important for spaces, even smells and tastes of the room. It's going to be really important when I'm designing. Touch, most definitely what we're touching with our hands and our bodies and our beds and all the things that we're coming in contact with. I'm looking at things that, design that's not going to be conducive to clutter. Because clutter is a very low vibration, which is going to kind of slow us down. It's going to put us in a funk. So I'm looking at the energetic vibration of the home as well. Plants are going to be huge for me, fresh air, bringing in all of that because that's going to lower our stress levels. So I'm really looking at energy and the movement within a space. And then I'm also looking at Mother Earth. So sourcing things that are local, which would be great to support local communities, but also trying to get that carbon footprint down. I'm looking at how we can use items and products that the client might already have. I'm also looking at vintage pieces. So looking at things that are available to me that aren't going to take up new resources from the planet. If you are a current interior designer, but you're looking to incorporate this idea of holisticness, I encourage you to look at your business, look at your current skills that you have right now, and see if there's a way that you can incorporate, all these different aspects with being really intentional about the space, how it's going to make somebody feel. The feelings are really important. And then, looking at what skills you currently have, you probably have a ton of resources that are very sustainable or eco-friendly, or practices that you do within your business that are in alignment with being holistic. And holistic is just, meaning wellness all around, incorporating all of those things. And then if there are places that you want to learn, like feng shui, or maybe you want to learn more about human design, then I would encourage you to start looking into those things, but don't let that be an obstacle from designing from a holistic point of view. So I just wanted to give you a little bit about what the heck holistic interior design is, and maybe open up yourself to the experience of studying holistic interior design. And if you have any questions, please reach out to me. I will be bringing on so many other guests onto the podcast that are going to talk on, feng shui, human design, biophilic design. We've got somebody coming on in November, and then we will have a workshop on biophilic design for the Design Coven. And the Design Coven is our mentorship program for new and aspiring holistic interior designers. So if that's something that you want to learn more about, I encourage you and invite you to join our membership there. It's a subscription. Once a month, we do events both virtually for those that are not in San Diego, California. And then we also have in-person events where we go to showrooms. I introduce you to my contacts, and we have mentorship in person. It's kind of the bridge between school and real life. And then, like I said, if you're not in San Diego, we do have a virtual subscription where you do get to participate in guest panels, workshops, and product training. I will also be bringing in other brands that are in alignment with sustainability and the holistic nature of holistic interior design. And I'm also bringing on leaders in the entrepreneurial field to help us as business owners develop our businesses, market our businesses, get the word out there. Because, the goal here is to create a multitude of holistic interior designers so that we can change the world for the better, starting one home at a time with our clients. So that is today's episode on holistic interior design. Like I said, if you have anything that you want to learn about, suggestions, please send them my way. I will be happy to take a look at all of it. And if you are somebody in the field, whether you're a rep for a product or a brand for the home that is in alignment with design under this sort of lens, please feel free to reach out to me and see what we can do. Alrighty. And the other thing too is if you are enjoying this podcast and you feel somebody else would enjoy it as well, please share it in your stories. I'd love to repost all of that. And we'll talk to you soon. You've been listening to the Holistic Interior Design Business Podcast. If it's one that you have been enjoying, please share with anyone else that you think can benefit from this knowledge. And leave us a 5-star review that helps us get seen and found by other new and aspiring interior designers. And if you're looking for mentorship, I invite you to join our club here at the Design Coven. It's a bridge between school and real life interior design. We get in much deeper there. We have virtual and in-person events. So everyone is welcome. You don't need to have a design degree to be part of it, just an interest in holistic interior design. I also want to thank our editor, Marcy Ferry, and lastly, Kinseth Thibodeau, who is our music composer. Until next time, be well, and we will see each other soon.